bitching. Powerful stuff. It doesn't stop there. The instrument, we call it a hybrid instrument. It is this very powerful stereo synthesis engine, but it comes with a 4 gigabyte stereo sample library with it. They are not just there for audio. I can use them as modulators into my first oscillator. So I can do FM synthesis with a sample as the FM operator. Only one other instrument, well, there's the Keyma, but that's awfully like beyond everybody's scope of imagination. There's commercially available instruments, only one other synthesizer has done that. That was the Yamaha SY99. Like 17 years ago, with a whopping 512K of sample memory. My time flies. So we got 4 gigs, they're exquisitely sampled. Use them as audio building blocks. You can do straight sample playback with it, and it's good at it, but that's not really the intent. You want a piano, dude, there are dedicated programs out there that will do your exquisite piano, so you free up your resources to do otherworldly stuff over here. Another unique thing we're doing is what's called net notes. We are changing the way sound libraries are handled. The current way, unless you create all your own content, you are acquiring libraries from other developers. So you buy somebody's stuff, you put it on your hard drive, you start going through the folder, that sound sucks, I'll never use it, that sound sucks, I'll never, oh, that's okay, that's pretty good, yeah, okay. So, you go through the bank, you get paid for sounds you're never going to use. You're out of your workflow. You're not being a musician anymore, you're being an accountant digging through folders. What we do, and I'm not online right now, but if I were, this is what our browser looks like. Sounds in green, those are folders are in green, presets in blue. I would go over to the internet, I would see a similar arrangement here. Everybody that uses this synthesizer has folders up on our server. One of them is a private folder. You can stick sounds that you come up with that you don't want anybody else to have. That's give you backup space on our server. Then there are public folders. And you have a virtual currency, also called net notes, that gets traded in the background when you swap sounds. So I register online, my account's going to have 1,000 net notes in it, so I can go right onto the server and start checking out other people's sounds. You do it while your tracks are running, so you're staying in your workflow. I'm just, okay, I don't like the sound on that track, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Yeah, cool. You acquire it. Most sounds are 5 or 10 credits, so 5 or 10 net notes, so your account will be debited 5, the guy who programmed it will be credited 5. And then you get access to the knobs. Then you can start doing your edits, put that up in your folder. It's kind of like a wiki for sound design. And you start with a resource, make your changes to it, add that back into the community. So it is a community for all the end users to share sound design resources instead of the way it is now. Okay, we all use the same stuff, we'll use the same stuff. Change myself. It's a community thing, man. It's about sharing, you play with other musicians, we share, so you should play nice with other sound designers too. What it means though, you always have access. Yeah. We ain't giving you our code, but we're going to open up as much as we can. What it means, you always have access, as long as you're online, instantly to the newest, freshest stuff that people have come up with, because chances are somebody will have put some sounds up since the last time you visited. You stay in your workflow, much more efficient way to do it. The only sounds you acquire for your library are sounds you want to have as part of your library. You don't get a disc full of stuff. And I'm anal when it comes to this stuff. I have sound libraries. I still keep everything, even though I don't use it. I don't know. But it's not a value-oriented way to do it. It's not a cost-effective way to do it. Oh, you didn't have the mechanism to do it any other way before. Now we do. So we got a synthesizer that does some things no synthesizer has ever done. It sounds killer doing it. And then we have the community aspect where your sound library is going to grow, but in the direction that you want to grow it in. List price, $199.
Really?
Yeah, street $150. You can order through Guitar Center right now. We're in the process of getting our distribution set up. We originally launched higher, because I kill every other synth in the industry. Oh no, is that on tape? I do. Nobody can touch this stuff. So we were originally $339, because that's what the big boys are. Well, the big boys are the big boys because they've got the name recognition. we're just starting to tell our story. So how do you make an impact? With the price.